Baby, won't you sail with me out on the rolling sea? We'll find some place to go, maybe down to Barbados. It's an island off somewhere in the middle of nowhere, sailing to freedom, you and me.
Lisa is unfamiliar with the concept of dinner of champions. Lisa?
Yes?
What are you doing?
Getting the bugs out of the rice?
But hang on, that's protein.
Yes, but we got fish.
Are you wasting water? I think there's some water there. Lisa, what are you doing? In Panama, people, they get the third-rate quality of everything. So from porridge to rice to everything to pasta, there's bugs in everything. I just sort of live with it. But Lisa, she doesn't want to eat weevils. I suppose next thing you're going to insist upon is actually having the fresh water without dirt in it, right?
No.
Okay, good, because
That's not gonna happen.
my water tanks have a lot of dirt in them. Because we collect rain, people, and there's a speck of dust in every raindrop. Lisa, just stir a little bit more. I think she's removed about 10% of them. I can see them. They're all ducking back down. They're going, quick, she's going to kill us. Okay, I'm taking over. Just pretend there's none left. Don't stir it. That's the trick. No, don't do it. You just see more.
No.
Look at them. There's so many.
Washing all my clothes.
You don't have many clothes though, do you?
No. How would I?
Yeah, poor, I almost forgot your name. Sorry. It's bad. I don't have much sleep. Poor Lisa, she doesn't have much clothes. She's an excellent backpacker, by the way. Brings hardly anything. Everything got salty on the trip because every time she came up on deck, she did it. The water. And of course she didn't have any clothes. She went straight on a bed, and then all the bed's salty, so we're doing his sheets as well. I'm being the, what do you call it? I'm being very hospitable and polite. I'm letting her use the clean water that's only got little bits of flecks of paint that somehow got in the dive tub. And I'm going to be washing my filth in Lisa's water afterwards. Isn't that nice? Isn't that what?
In my filth.
She just said in her filth.
So this is Peter doing his washing.
Another quality enterprise right here, people. Washing up day, good stuff. And more over there. I think I'm getting old because when it's sunny, I go, oh, I can dry all my clothes. How good is that? I can wash them. I think Lisa gets excited when we go snorkeling. I don't mean anything bad by this, but you know when your favourite pet dog wants to go for a walk and he suspects that you're going to go to the park? Now, I don't mean anything bad by that. She's very excited. What do you hope to see today?
A turtle.
A turtle? Well, you saw a turtle.
Yes, but I wanted to see it underwater.
Oh, okay, all right. We've got to try and find a turtle. It's going to be a bit raised.
Maybe sharks?
Possibly a shark. There's a shark that...
Clownfish.
What?
Clownfish.
Yeah, Jesus. Let's just handle one at a time. Just far out. Have you got a piece of paper and a pen? Check out the colours. How beautiful is this?
So beautiful.
Is anything good?
No, not yet.
Okay, what we're going to do, here's the plan. You've got to have a plan. Because the ocean is dangerous. Well, not really, but you know. We're going to swim through the white water. You happy with that?
Yes.
If you lose me, what are you going to do?
Look for you.
Yeah, there you go, top stuff. Full of common sense. And we're gonna go out into the Coral Canyon. Who's prettier, people? Where's that damn checklist? I need to cross off shark. Now we are working out how much weight Lisa needs. She has a couple of weights on, but we need to test it. Big breaths, but not rapid, just relax. Pretend, you know, when you want to go to the toilet, like have a wee, you just relax, okay? Then try and duck dive down and sit on the bottom, okay? So you're definitely floating, aren't you? You should, at a full breath, be buoyant. Okay, like literally your eyes should be level with the water at a full breath. And so what happens is you dive 3 meters, your lungs compress a little bit, and then you will be going to the bottom. Okay.
It's really nice over there with the whole like structure of the corals and the whole cracks, and you can swim around, and then there's like, did you see the cave-like thing?
Yeah.
But it was like coral, and then there was fish underneath.
Yeah.
And they were...
You know, I can see snot up your nose.
Nice. Thanks for telling me that.
It's diving. You gotta get used to snot in your nose. I don't know where the canyons video went that Lisa was describing, but we did see some tiny squid. I had snuck away with my roller gun and discovered I was a lousy shot upside down. Although I think the real reason was the fish had about faced and my dinosaur-like reflexes were just too damn slow. This is a long dive, so I'll speed it up. This is a very large dog snapper, but I don't want to take it. Don't tell Lisa, because she wanted battered fish tonight. I'll get in trouble. You can't take fish every day, people, especially the really big ones. There'll be nothing left tomorrow. But don't you worry, Lisa will still be happy. We've got carrot, beet and cabbage salad tonight for dinner. Woohoo! Okay, now, which ear was buggerizing up?
Right.
Okay. And did you feel pressure?
It was rather a pain like inside the ear going down.
Okay. Alright, so Lisa loves cheese, and she had cheese last night on the other boat, on the fancy boat. Now so cheese makes mucus for me and it blocks my sinuses and some other people too. Some people are fine with it. So what I do is you fill up the base of your mask, your nose part of your mask, with water. And then you suck it in, and then you sort of open up your palate and you suck it down to the back of your throat. And if you open up your palate, the water then goes up in around those areas. And then if you go down at depth and you try to equalize and come up, quite often in the bottom of your mask is a big piece of snot. And that's the thing that was stopping you to equalize. So you might have to do that a couple of times, and it might be that you suck it in and open up your palate, and you do it a few times and you try and suck it in, because it actually will, you actually swallow salt water through your nose into your gut, but you can actually spit it out as well. You might have to do that for a few times, and maybe it might be 10 or 15 minutes later that you get that big snot in your mask. So it takes time. And then sometimes you can't get rid of it. It's 4 hours, you can't, and it's stuck, and then you just got to go wait and do it another day. Anyway, that's what I found that works, people. If anyone knows of anything different, let us know. What's really important though, what's really important is, so if you suck the water, so you're taking all this in, are you taking notes? Mental notes, excellent. What's really important though, is if you suck it up and you throw it into your sinuses, or however it's sucked up in your sinuses, don't force, like sometimes you'll think there's snot in there, don't force the snot out. Let it just come out through pressure in your mask. Because, I've got something in my eye. Because what happens is if you force it, it'll actually blow the salt water up into your, I think somewhere up here, and it hurts, and then you can't dive. Then I've got to give it a day and I'm out. So there you go, people. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I can help. But not here.
Tengo más al barco.
¿Cuál barco? La punta.
Toda derecha.
Ese.
Yeah, that one. What can we do? What can we do?
You don't have any straps in here,
I don't
right?
have anything here. No. No,
You just
I
let him
don't.
come into the boat later.
Is he going to come later?
Yeah. Viene al barco después. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. As we saw, he was having some difficulty, the Guna fisherman. I reckon this band, there's no elastic left in this at all. I reckon this looks like the elastic from a Calvin Klein underwear. So what's probably happened is some boat's been here and they've had their stuff pegged up on the line, and there's been a squall and it's blown all their washing off into the water, and he's found it and he's gone, oh, there's a bit of elastic, so he's taken the elastic and he's used it. But of course there's no elastic left in it anymore because of the salt and the UV eat through it. So this is also a rubber mask, which is, it's deteriorated. It's not even silicone rubber, so it's really falling apart. I mean, they're the cheapest type of masks. These are like from the 60s, people. He's stuck in the 60s. But, I mean, he's got no choice. I mean, he earns like $5 to $20 a week. I mean, how is he going to afford, a flashy mask like this? Anyway, so I've got another spare strap. This is actually on my old GoPro. Well, I made this as a GoPro. As you can see, there's a bit of a hole there. I put the GoPro fitting. And I just don't use this anymore because I bought a GoPro mask that's got a fitting on it. So, I mean, it did leak from one of the lenses, but I sealed that up with silicone, so it's fine now. And I just don't use it anymore. So he can have the strap, and hopefully he'll use the mask. He probably won't. He'll probably take this strap and put it on his old mask because he's used to it. But maybe, because it's a very, very small, narrow mask, maybe one of his kids, because he was actually snorkeling with his, hunting and gathering with his son, so maybe it'll fit his son better. Anyway, I don't know how they put up with it. They've got very poor gear. It's usually secondhand stuff given to them by yachties, and they're way better breath hold divers than me, and way better hunter gatherers than me as well, and better Spiros with really low quality gear. So anyway, let's give it to him so he won't have any issues with the dead undies band. Oh well.
The Gooners came back later and the state of the rest of their gear was terrible. So I gave them spare line for bridles and tying because they were using whatever they could get their hands on, which wasn't great. I then set about re-rigging his son's gun with the new rubber, stainless steel inserts for his bridle lines so he doesn't have to undo his rubbers so frequently. New lines here, new lines there. He's going to be sorted for the next 3 or 4 months. Now to ask in my poor Spanish how big the bridle lines he prefers. Big or small?
Poco? Grande. Which one? Okay, amigos, buena suerte!
He was so happy he gave me a coconut.
I'm gonna go over here. Voila! It's a tough coconut. It's fizzy, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's quite good, isn't it?
It's like a bit alcoholic.
Yeah.
It's like a drink within a drink.
It's very highly descriptive there. That's wonderful. You ought to write a story. It's hard life, people. Got my coconut. I'm going to go out and get some more footage of God knows what. It's a bit like potluck, you know. You go out there, who knows what you find. But anyway, the laundry's been done. So we're clean as, well, Lisa's clean. I'm as clean as a, you know how they say clean as a whistle? I'm going to say I'm clean as a well-used, partially dirty whistle. There you go, people. Wow. It's not gooey at all. Good?
Very good.
We're on an island, people. It's very sharp and rocky. The boat's over there. I'll give you a pointer. Pretend it's my head. That damn Peter gave me too much editing. Take that! Try not to put the axe on the rocks, Lisa, because it's
You reckon that was intentionally?
it's a delicate, fine instrument. Like all the instruments on my boat, they're all highly tuned and, you know, sharp. Actually, I don't have a sharp anything on the boat, and that's including my wit, people.
Why didn't you catch any fish today?
Why indeed, people? Well, I got a new gun, and the new gun, so annoyingly, it shoots straight. I'm not used to it. I usually aim like miles away from the fish, sometimes diametrically opposed to the fish, like 180, and then somehow it gets a fish. No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, it's a very straight shooting gun, and I'm just not used to it. I'm used to the drop in the shaft, and also to the left. The drop is the biggest thing, because I'm actually shooting too high over the fish. Anyway, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
So you just missed all the fish. You could have shot them, but you missed.
I think I need new crew, people.
Yeah, you have to be flexible.
Another day has eroded away. Another day of sailing into freedom bliss, which is basically 6 hours of editing and a bit of a sleep and a yell at Peter and then pretend the coconut's Peter's head and bash it. Sailing into freedom, people. We've got warm ginger ale and rum. Our catamaran friends with the really, really unusual invention of the cold, clear rocks has gone. So we can't. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, warm ginger ale and rum. Excellent. Good night, people. Hope you're having a drink. Don't forget to like us, and if you don't, just do it anyway. But for all the haters out there, you know your job. Just like. Top stuff.
Big of a fish jumping out of the water.
Really?
Like this diameter.
And how long?
I don't know.
Big.
Big.
There might be a shark chasing it.
But it was huge, the fish.
Really?
Yes, like properly big.
Okay, say that again, but don't.
It was huge, the fish.
Okay, I was interrupting you. Say it again.
The fish. The fish was so big.
That's terrible. Far out. We do 2 tags, and she's just.
Seriously?
3 tags falls apart.
Seriously, the fish was so big.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Oh.
And it jumped out of the water like a meter or more.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know the fish that you catch last night? It was like this.
Yeah.
This was like this.
Really? So you're saying I'm inadequate?
No, I don't want you to catch a fish that big. We would never eat it.
When I don't have the camera ready, this is an example of how the magic is not made. With the first telling missed, subsequently I miss all the rest. Occasionally we try to fill in the video with second takes to complete the story or dialogue, but almost always we fail dismally. Nothing but quality, people. See you next week.